Hello everyone, my name is Kylie Johnson. I'm a graduate nursing student at the University of Texas at Arlington. This presentation is a book report to go over the book How Full Is Your Bucket by Tom Rath and Donald Clifton. On our first slide here, I've attached a picture of the cover of the book in case anyone would like to purchase the book following this book report. This is the version I read. I have seen that this book does have many other versions tailored to young adults or other professions, but the version I read was focused on work and life in regards to filling your bucket. To start this presentation, we will go over the authors of the book. The book was written by two authors who co-wrote the book. The first one is Tom Rath. He spent the past 2 decades studying how work can improve a human's health and well-being. Surprisingly, How Full Is Your Bucket was an instant #1 New York Times bestseller, which led to a series of books that are now used in the workplace and throughout the classroom. He does have educational background as an undergrad at the University of Michigan, and he's now pursuing a graduate degree at Johns Hopkins. The other author, his name is Donald O. Clifton. He does have a PhD. This is one of the last books he wrote before he died. He is known as the American Psychological Association has cited him as the father of strength psychology and the grandfather of positive psychology, which is what this book mainly goes over. He also was a professor of educational psychology and research at the University of Nebraska. This slide right here just has a picture of the two authors. On the left, you'll see Tom Rath, and then on the right, you will see Donald Clifton, both who wrote this book. So when going over the book, you want to know what the purpose of the book is. The purpose of the book, How Full Is Your Bucket, is to highlight the power of positive interactions between individuals, promote positive psychology, raise awareness, and encouraging meaningful recognition. When I say raise self-awareness, they're talking about bringing light to the readers and how even the smallest actions affect others. Meaningful recognition shows how positive actions, including praise, gratitude, or even kindness, can boost morale of the team and increase their motivation. These are shown throughout the entire book and gives great examples. So the target audience for this book would be for anyone in the workplace or in life. I would say that in regards to our course, the target audience would be anyone in a leadership role or anyone who's wanting to promote into a leadership role. It does go over how personal interactions do affect staff, both their mindset and the morale of the team. But this book could also be for anyone who wants to have more positive interactions with individuals in their life. So in regards to the book's strengths and shortcomings, like anything, the strength of this book is it uses simple metaphors that most anybody could understand, such as the bucket and the dipper. It uses a broad audience appeal. It's a pretty short read, only being 110 pages, with simple vocabulary that's very easy to understand, and the author does have credibility when it comes to their educational background and the studies that they have performed. Shortcomings of the books is it does have a very repetitive theme. You will notice while you're reading the book, there are stories that do give examples, but everything in the end does come back to the positive outcome. There is very much also lack of data. Everything in the book does have examples from everyday story life, but not concrete data that can back the information that they're giving. And the last shortcoming I noticed was the book only focused on positivity. It did not go over topics such as conflict management, how to deal with conflict management, and the situations when positivities cannot be used at all times. Overall, the author's objective is to promote the idea that positive interactions can significantly improve the well being and performance of others in the relationship. Would you recommend this book? Overall, yes, I would recommend this book to anyone in a leadership position or anyone who does have a day to day job. It does have an overly simplistic message that it's getting regarding positivities and the effect it has on individuals, but overall, it does have a good message, and it's sometimes the simple things you need to grow as a team. This book can also be applied to everyday life situations. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you feel like you have any questions or comments regarding this book, reach out in the comment section.